Are you looking to build a new construction home with a low tax rate and within 10 minutes of the city? Me and Steve have the perfect neighborhood for you. Today, we are in Hastings Ridge at Kinder Ranch. There are brand new lots that are coming out in January of 2025. So we wanted to make sure we got you in to see this model and see all these amazing lots that they've already started pre-selling so you could get a 70-foot lot in Kinder Ranch. Let's get after it right now. If this is your first time to our channel and you would like to know everything there is to know about living in San Antonio and its surrounding areas, make sure you subscribe or tap the bell for notifications to ensure that you are one of the first to be notified when we bring you new market updates, just like this one. My name is Katie Powers, and my husband Steven Garza and I get phone calls, emails, and texts from people just like you every single day who are looking to make a move into the area. Whether you're 6 days or 6 months away from making that transition, we would absolutely love to hear from you. All of our information is listed right below, and Steve and I would be honored to be your realtors of choice. Now let's dive into Hastings Ridge at Kinder Ranch. We have covered Kinder Ranch before, but Hastings Ridge has 70-foot lots. Sunday Creek has smaller lots that are coming available as well, but here in Hastings Ridge at Kinder Ranch, they have 70-foot lots. You can get homes from 2,000 square feet up to 3,500 square feet with a tax rate of 1.89. You're also in Comal ISD, so you have some of the newest schools right here in Kinder Ranch at your fingertips. Not a long drive, highly rated schools. This is a phenomenal opportunity, and if you're looking to build, Monticello and Perry are both going to be in this neighborhood. You genuinely cannot go wrong with either builder. So let's dive in and show you this model so you can decide if this is the right neighborhood and builder for you to build in. Let's get after it. Welcome to Hastings Ridge at Kinder Ranch. This is the Monticello model. You've got a great entryway with an office to the right. All right, so off to the side on the right, the other side of the office, you have a full bath with 2 full bedrooms. Good size walk-in closets. You also have really nice, I know it's hard to see with carpet, but this is a designer carpet. It's a higher grade. The padding feels really upgraded as well. Then you have another secondary bathroom. Another bedroom, secondary bedroom. This would be bedroom number 2. Great window, very high window, amazing walk-in closet here, of course. And back at the entry on the other side, you have your garage access and a very large laundry room. Very spacious. Of course, those extra cabinets are an upgrade, but you could add a sink in there as well. Now the flooring in here, keep in mind, this is a model, so they do usually change up the flooring quite a bit so you can really see what they can do. You've got a great flex room in here. Beautiful windows. It's very spacious. So second office, game room, whatever you want to use it for. Then it opens into this really open floor plan. It's very beautiful. They've got the beams with a gas fireplace. Beautiful kitchen. Big island. You've got the white cabinets with the champagne gold pulls and gas cooking. Kinder Ranch has gas cooking. They did a really pretty brick backsplash. And then it opens into your eat-in kitchen is kind of what we would consider this, but since there is no formal dining, this would be your formal dining. Covered by windows, absolutely beautiful. Now, let's go take a look at this primary bedroom. All right, so you have tray ceilings, very beautiful. They did a two-tone paint to really showcase that. Bay windows, really beautiful. And then they did the tile in here that looks like wood. Very big bedroom. And then in the primary bath, it switches to a textured tile with a double vanity split, soaking tub in between, walk-in shower, and a great size closet. It just keeps going. That's a closet. If you did California closets or closet by design in here, this thing would be amazing. Okay, let's go take a look at this outdoor living. All right, so you've got a gorgeous covered patio. They did just like a concrete stain on it, but it does give it that extra grip and appeal. Now, this lot has a gorgeous view of the Texas Hill Country. Really, what's so great about Kinder Ranch is you are already in the Texas Hill Country, but only 10 minutes away from all of the shopping like Target and Hobby Lobby and H-E-B, and all those things are only 10 minutes away. Now, this is a very large one-story floor plan. It is 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, as you saw, with an office and a flex room on a 70-foot lot. So they built the home a little wide, but you still have a good sized backyard. If you did a 2-story plan on the 70-foot, you would have a potentially larger backyard. Again, depends on the size of the lot. Every lot is different. However, they all have a frontage of 70 feet. So you're a little more spread out from your neighbor. This is a great opportunity at a low tax rate in a great area. Let's go check out a Perry model so you can see the 2 builders in this section. Let's go take a look.
All right, guys, it's my turn to give you a little neighborhood information and share with you where we're at. So we're in Comal County, which the tax rate out here is 1.89. You can't beat that. That is one of the lower tax rates we've ever brought to you. One other lower, but that is still pretty darn low for San Antonio and Texas in general. All right, so Comal County, you get Comal schools. The great thing about Kinder Ranch is all your schools are right here, right? So your kid's not having to jump on the highway and cruise 70 to high school. He's literally right down the road. You drive by it as you come into the neighborhood. It's a real unique community in that all the schools are right here inside of it. Don't see that too often, but it is still a community like many others in San Antonio where it's one big community, Kinder Ranch, and then within that community you have a bunch of little subdivisions that separate out by real estate cost and, you know, where the builder starts. They always start cheapest and then they finish off with their 70-foot lots like this neighborhood, Hastings. A little bit about the neighborhood is it's gated, right? It's a gated community, and the HOA is 186 a quarter, and it offers a pool, park, playground, and a clubhouse that you can rent out for birthday parties and stuff like that. All right, so let's talk real estate, right? These 2 builders are pre-selling. We are in December, which you can't believe it, right? I'm in shorts. It's hot. It's got to be in the 80s or high 70s. Short sleeve shirts. I love it. This weather's gorgeous, especially if you own one of these homes. Open up the house, air it out. Anyways, all right. So you got 2 builders, Perry, Monticello. Perry's going to be a little bit higher end. Monticello's real estate starting around 500 for their smallest floor plan, 2,300 square feet. Perry's going to be in the 700s to 800s. That's what you could pretty much expect for the neighborhood. You can get in at 500, but it's going to finish out probably in the 6s, 7s, and even into the 8s for the 4,000 square foot homes that are going to be offered. I know Monticello has a 4,100 square foot that's going to finish out around 860. So that's what they're predicting at least. So 70-foot lots, which means you get space between your neighbor, which is always nice. Those 50s and 55s, they have their place, but if you want some space, 70-foot lot, even 90-foot lots, but the developers just aren't doing those too often anymore. You got to get out into the $1 million price range to get more space than the 70-foot lots, which Katie and I bring to you. Check out those vlogs. There's some beautiful homes on those, but Kinder Ranch, you can't beat it right north of San Antonio. New up and coming community, and the schools can't beat it. All right, let's go check out this Perry model, and then stay tuned for Katie's map video so you can see where your Costco is and your Sam's. I'm a Costco guy, love it. Okay, let's go.
Welcome to the Perry model here at Hastings Ridge in Kinder Ranch. You have a gorgeous entryway, high ceilings with the tray ceilings up at the front. They've put a really beautiful stained wood in there for an accent. It's very beautiful. Then you have an office right off the entry. One thing I do love about Perry is they put these big windows. Now you cannot open those, but you do have big windows for extra light. Now, I do want to point out, this is their office, but this would be the garage. You would have a wall here. So just know that. It would be a big entryway. And then you have a great guest suite right off the garage entrance with a full bath. Now, in this floor plan, once you come into the foyer, it kind of splits. So you've got another hallway right here close to your office that goes into another bedroom. So this would be bedroom number 2. Great windows, great walk-in closet. And then it has a Jack and Jill or shared bathroom. So you each have your own sink with drawers, lots of cabinet space, and then you share the toilet and the tub. Now, what I like about this is very similar to what you would see if you built it. The tile goes to a certain amount. Most models, they'll, tile it to the ceiling, but this model really shows you what it would look like if you chose to build with Perry. And then as you come in here, you have another vanity sink. Now, if you notice, this one's a little smaller, but it does come into the 3rd bedroom with a closet, walk-in. I also want to point out the doors on Perry is all 8-foot doors. You do have a linen closet here, and then a laundry room, which is actually very spacious. You could add in a sink there or room for a second fridge. And then you have a half bath right here off the entry as well, off your foyer, I should say. And then it opens up into this gorgeous living space. Now, gas fireplace, this is a natural gas community. They did the stack stone all the way to the ceiling with this beautiful beam. But one thing that I love the most about this living room is how open it is. You have these beautiful transom windows up here above the sliders to give you extra light. Not to mention a 4-panel slider. I mean, that's a massive sliding glass door, but it really opens this space up. And check this kitchen out. Some beautiful quartz. They did this favorite of mine, this champagne gold on the pulls next to this white, and then you have a gray island. Really makes that gold pop. It's just beautiful. Again, gas cooking, big granite sink. The amount of cabinets in this kitchen is incredible. This is a massive kitchen. I do want to point out 2 things. Perry always does a really nice size pantry. And the other thing they do is on the islands, they always add storage in on the islands. So a lot of builders will have these cabinets, but they'll just be faux, where Perry actually gives you extra cabinet space on every floor plan. Who doesn't want more cabinet space? All right, let's check out this gorgeous flex room. It's on the back of the house. Beautiful windows, nice big space, could be a second office, could be a playroom. You choose. But it's really great. Let's go check out this amazing primary. All right, so this primary is no different than the others. You have beautiful windows. And this one, they do open. A lot of them, you only get one or two that's open. They put all 4 of these that can open. Another thing that I want to point out that Perry is really good about are these outlets. They put them in the baseboards. So you can see they did really high baseboards, which is beautiful. And then they add in a plug in the baseboard. It's like the little things, right? And then this primary bath is stunning. So you can do double doors or barn doors. That's a preference. Steve is not a barn door guy, but I like that it gives you more space. Great soaking tub, separate vanities. I will mention they're pretty close to being the exact same size, so there's no complaining about somebody getting a larger vanity. But let me point this out. You do have an extra makeup vanity here, which to me, this is great. If this was my closet and I could do my makeup right there, it'd be great. You have a walk-through shower. And then in true Perry fashion, you have 2 closets. And then the exact same size closet on the other side of the shower. This is a great way, you could really make this, honestly, this whole bathroom very spa-like. They even did tray ceilings in the bathroom. They tiled all the way to the ceiling in the shower with that ceiling sprayer. I don't know what we're calling that. So let's go check out this outdoor living space. You don't want to miss it. All right, so here we are, 4-pane slider. It can open up all the way. And honestly, for it being 4 doors, it's actually very light. I'm actually very impressed at how light. Some of those get heavy, but that's a really great door. Slides very easy, really allows you for this indoor-outdoor living. I mean, guys, it's December. I mean, the truth is it's December 30th. We're right before the new year. I'm sweating in this sweater. Steve's in shorts and short sleeves and shorts. This is a day where you open this slider, crazy as it is, right before the new year, you can really enjoy this space. 4 sides brick all the way around. Amazing size patio. Now keep in mind, this is a very large 1-story floor plan, so it does take up quite a bit of that lot. It is a 70-foot lot, but this is a large 1-story, right? It's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths with an office and a flex room. It's really got everything you could want and need with a very beautiful kitchen, I might add. But Perry is now opening up a whole new section of 70-foot lots. And when we were speaking to the Perry rep right now, we were just informed there are quite a few lots that are irregularly large. So some of them could technically be a 90-foot lot, which is amazing. And we're gonna take you down so you can see all the lots. They've just finished clearing them. We should be getting more information on pricing by February of 2025. But just to give you a ballpark, these homes are most likely going to start in the 700s. 70-foot lot is hard to come by, and you have it right here in Kinder Ranch with Perry and Monticello. Again, can't go wrong with either builder. They build beautiful homes, and a 70-foot lot really just gives you that extra space between your neighbors. Living in the hill country and only minutes away from your daily life, like grocery stores and Target and shopping and movie theaters and all the things. All right, so that's what we have for you on these two gorgeous models. Keep in mind, lots of lots available. Over 40 lots for Perry and over 26 lots, I believe, for Monticello. So you have lots of opportunity to get in before this neighborhood sells out. Let's go take a look at those lots so you can see what it looks like. And then make sure you stick around because I'm gonna show you where this neighborhood is on the map so you can really get your bearings on how close everything is and where this neighborhood is in relation to San Antonio. Let's go check out those lots.
All right, so since you have now seen the absolutely beautiful Monticello and Perry model homes in Hastings Ridge, I'm gonna show you where this neighborhood is on a map so you can get really good bearings on where this is in relation to San Antonio and just how great of a location this is. So let's dive in right now. Okay, so here's San Antonio on a map. I want to go over just a bit of housekeeping so you can see where everything is and so you kind of get the general gist of how San Antonio is laid out. We have two main loops. We have 1604, which is your outer loop that goes all the way around San Antonio. And then you have an inner loop, which is 410. Now the main freeways that cut through San Antonio is you have I-10 that comes downtown and then shoots out going east towards Houston. You have I-90, which I-10 turns into I-90 going out west. You have 281 going north, comes right down into downtown. It's a straight shot to the airport on 281. And then you have I-35, which goes out up towards Austin. It also will come down through San Antonio and go out southwest. So those are your main freeways. Now you do have a Bandera Road, which is also known as Highway 16. That goes out this way. And then you have some new freeways like 211 out here on the west side of town. It's a little shortcut. You have 151, which is a little shortcut. And then you have Wurzbach Parkway. So all of these are your main freeways. Let's clean this up a little bit. Now, if I zoom out a little bit, you'll see north of San Antonio, you have Bulverde, Spring Branch, Canyon Lake, and Bernie off to the west a little. So Kinder Ranch is in between Timberwood Park and Bulverde. So really it's in this, kind of goes over here too, this section right here. This gray area is Camp Bullis. This is a military facility. So it's beautiful, it's all trees, all the trees are still there, it's very pretty. So a lot of Kinder Ranch will back up or you'll see portions of Camp Bullis off to the west of Kinder Ranch. And so some of them have really good views because that view won't change. But now that you've seen more or less it's in this area for Kinder Ranch, let's zoom in so you can see exactly where Hastings Ridge is. So as we see, we've zoomed in, you have Timberwood Park right here. This road, which we'll zoom in further so you can see, this is Borgfeld. So it's right off 281, you'll exit Borgfeld, and you can either take this Bulverde to come into the back end of Kinder Ranch, or you could take Borgfeld and come in this way into Kinder Ranch. Really just depends where you're coming from and what's easiest for you certain times of day. The high school is right off of Borgfeld, so I would imagine during certain times of day it would get pretty crowded. So you might want to go on Bulverde, that back road in. So when I zoom in a little bit further, you can really get a view of it. So you do have a lot of neighborhoods in this area. So you do have Willis Ranch, and then you have Garden Homes Willis Ranch over here off of Borgfeld. So you'll take Bulverde to go in, and then this is your main entrance here into Kinder Ranch. Or if you take Borgfeld coming in this way, then this is going to be the second main entrance. So you have two different ways. I don't know about you, I'm kind of weird that way. I really like to be in a neighborhood where I have two ways to come in or out. You just never know what traffic's gonna look like that day, so I like to have options. It also helps keep the traffic down when you have two options. So that is basically your main ways into Kinder Ranch. All of this is Kinder Ranch. Then you have Sunday Creek, which is building over here. And then you have the 70s where you can see it says Kinder Ranch, but this is Hastings Ridge. So Hastings Ridge with the 70-foot lots are gonna be right in this section. And then if you haven't seen our Sunday Creek at Kinder Ranch video, I would highly suggest you take a look. The lots are a little smaller. They are 50 and 60-foot lots, and they are in this section over here. And then if you want the 70-foot lots, which we feature in this video, they're in Hastings Ridge at Kinder Ranch. So very similar to Alamo Ranch, where you have a lot of neighborhoods in a big development area. This is the same. Now they're all gated. So Sunday Creek is gated, and so is Hastings Ridge. It has its own gate off the main drag. It kind of winds like this. And so it has a gate at this entrance here. And then all the new lots are building down here. So really beautiful country views, great options. There's a lot of lots to choose from in here. But let's dive in to what is surrounding Kinder Ranch. As you can see, you have an elementary school, you have the middle school, and then the high school's right over here. I'm not sure why it's not pulling up on Google, but the high school's right off Borgfeld, like right here. So you have all three Comal County schools in the neighborhood. That doesn't happen very often, but honestly, they're all rated really well. So they're great schools. Definitely do your research. I would check out niche.com or greatschools.org. Those are great websites to check on school ratings and learn a little bit more about the schools. But all of these schools are less than 10 years old. The high school was just built in the last 5 years. So it's got a lot of new technology. They're really good schools. And then if we zoom out, I want to show you how great this location is in proximity to things. So of course, you're right off 281. This freeway has already had the construction done. It's very wonderful. So you're not in the midst of construction. Now 1604 down here is starting new construction. They are widening it, but overall 281, the construction's already finished. So it's a very easy drive. It's very wide lanes. It's wonderful. It's one of the best freeways in my opinion right now. 281 north of 1604 is great, but you have a ton of things. So golf, somebody told me the other day, I got a call from a client who was thinking about Houston versus San Antonio because, and leaning towards Houston because they have more golf, which kind of made me laugh. San Antonio has a ton of golf, guys. The Valero Open is actually right here in San Antonio at the JW Marriott at the golf course there. Then you also have Canyon Springs Golf Club, which is really just very close from Kinder Ranch. So 10-15 minutes away from that golf. So you are by in my opinion, two of the nicest golf courses in San Antonio. You're very close to. Some other things that you are close to. Right here at the 281 and 1604 exchange, you have tons of things. So this is Stone Oak. You have tons of commercial and restaurants all along Stone Oak. You have tons of restaurants and shopping, HEB Plus, like a really, really big grocery store right here off 281. You have a Sam's Club. You have even more shopping on this side of 281. You've got some really cute like little boutique shops like Talbot's and Klein, and just a bunch of different cute little boutique shops that are smaller. And then you also have restaurants, lots of chain restaurants in there like a Chili's, a BJ's. What else do they have in there? Maggiano's maybe. Let's zoom in so you can see. So as you can see right off 281, Stone Oak Parkway hits 281. All of this is huge. Like you have a major H-E-B, Fleming's, a restaurant. Then on this side, you can see where the yellow is. All of this yellow is commercial. So a Hobby Lobby, there's a big Target here as well. So big Target, Sam's Club. I'm currently speaking with a client who came from YouTube that's moving here, and her big thing was, I want to be 10 minutes from a Target. And in Kinder Ranch, I clocked it. From this Target right here into Hastings Ridge, excuse me, is 9 minutes. So you are 9 to 10 minutes away from a Sam's Club, a Hobby Lobby, a Target, lots of different shopping, lots of different restaurants. There's even a Alamo Draft House, which is a movie theater in this area. And then you're probably 15 minutes though, a little bit further down, maybe 12 to 15 minutes to this big H-E-B. And then there's like Crumble Cookie and like all kinds of stuff in this shopping center. So you have everything that you could need within 10 to 15 minutes of Hastings Ridge. And then I'm going to zoom out just a little bit further because I also want to show you where it's located. You can go either way. So if you remember me saying, right, this is Kinder Ranch, this is Hastings Ridge at Kinder Ranch, you can go Borgfeld to 281. That's going to be your fastest route. Or you can come down to Borgfeld and come over here to Blanco and take Blanco down. Over in this area, you have more shopping and more restaurants and even more stuff. So you can come straight also through Golf Canyon Road and come straight down into Stone Oak. And you've got an H-E-B here in Stone Oak, obviously the golf course, but you have tons of restaurants and shopping in Stone Oak. So really, this location has you close, easy access to everything you could really want. And then over here at Blanco, where I was going with this is there's a Whole Foods, there's a Trader Joe's, there's a Specs, so alcohol store. You have lots of restaurants, Milano's, Aldino's, so really good Italian restaurants, Mexican restaurants, all in this area, the Vineyard. This area, Stone Oak and 281, is full of commercial, lots of shopping, lots of restaurants, lots of grocery stores and different grocery stores, right? Not just H-E-B. You do have Whole Foods, you do have Trader Joe's, you have options in this area. So that's really the gist of where Hastings Ridge is located and what is near it. The only thing I didn't cover that I want to add is you are only 15 to 20 minutes from the airport. The airport's located right off 281, so it's a straight shot in to the airport without all the airport noise. So it's a really great location because when you're there, you feel like you're in the hill country. It's very beautiful, really nice homes surrounding you, as you could see in our video, but you're only 10 minutes away from all the things that you use on a daily basis. So great location, great builders, great neighborhood, great schools. I mean, really, just great. So if you would like more information or be interested in building one of these beautiful homes in this community, even his information is listed right below. We would absolutely love to hear from you. Whether you're 6 days or 6 months away from making that decision or that transition, we would love to hear from you. And if you are wanting to build new, we definitely need to hear about your move 6 months prior to you moving, because it takes 5 to 6 months to build a home. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. If you have any additional questions, reach out to us, drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one.